Hey yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Alex with Finite to Freedom. You can see my tone changed because what an amazing day and what an amazing week. I hope everyone is having a fantastic day so far, and I mean, I'm kind of like so excited. I hope you are as well. Like, I love this journey. I love it. So, I'm going to bring you to the main screen where our man is opening the doors towards the growth and the success, right? Let's see what is going to be on this video. We're going to discuss about rate cuts. I'm going to present you my strategy and my plan updated. And I think it's a really smart move that I made. And if someone has a different opinion, I respect it. It's cool. We're not here to judge each other or anything like that. So, what we have here, federal funds rate, right? I said it. I started it with June. The first video, I said if unemployment is coming in July, no, apologies. I think was it July? Can't remember when I started it. But I said if we see, yes, it was June because I said July, I'm expecting a 4.2% of unemployment rate. Then if we do actually get that, I'm expecting in August to have a 4.3% unemployment rate. And then September 17th, we are going to have rate cuts. But due to the new information, I updated on videos and I said that possibly there is a case scenario that we are not going to have rate cuts because of inflationary. Rate cuts is inflationary. Tariffs are inflationary. Inflation is high and everything. But I said that only if inflation came bad than the expectation, and it kind of didn't, and it did. It was kind of in the middle, and that's why then I presented and I said I'm not expecting aggressive rate cuts. Now, what I mean about aggressive rate cuts, it's more than 0.25%. That's aggressive rate cuts. If we ended up having a 0.5%, that's aggressive rate cuts. That's massive amount. So I'm showing you here a little bit from January this year. We had a pause. Expectation 4.5%, it came as 4.5%. March the same, May the same, June, July the same. I think Jerome Powell was really professional how he handled the situation, despite that Donald Trump was trying to put pressure on him, but he stood his ground, and I think he did the right move because if the market is going up, why would you need to have rate cuts, right? Especially when you have inflation, when you have tariffs, you don't want to add more inflationary measure. So we did have a forecast today at 4.25%. It actually came as 4.25%. So we did have the rate cut from previous times as 0.25%. I'm going to read a little bit about it and then I'm going to present you what I did with Robinhood and a little bit of sharing knowledge and information. So the Federal Reserve, you will hear it, it's the Feds that they're handling the rate cuts. So measures interest rate at which depository institutions lend balances held at the Federal Reserve to other depository institutions overnight. You've got the forecast and you've got the actual outcome. Now it's scheduled 8 times per year. We already have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with September. We're expecting another 2, but I'm not sure if we're going to carry on receiving rate cuts. So right now that we have rate cuts, the market starts being overvalued, right? Overbought, actually. So don't get scared on that. I'm not saying we're going to be bearish. I'm not saying we're going to be bullish. I'm going to present you a few technical analysis and we're going to break down a few things. So the rate decision is usually priced into the market, so it tends to be overshadowed by the FOMC statement, which is focused on the future. Now, why traders care? I'm an investor and I'm a trader as well. I'm going to put that into a bracket. Let's go back in that. So why traders care? Short-term interest rates are the paramount factor in currency valuation. Traders look at most other indicators merely to predict how rates will change in the future. So, I am a trader and I am an investor. I've got Robinhood for investing, I've got eToro for investing and leverage. Let me put some glass of water because I'm gonna need it because it's going to be a little bit long time. Bear with me. There we go. So thankfully the kitchen is really close to me and I don't have to do massive transfers. So as you see, I'm a normal guy, guys. There's nothing different between me and you. So I want you to feel comfortable and I want you to feel welcomed, right? Because this is what I want. This is what I'm building. I want people to be welcomed, to feel that is a warm environment, right? No matter the knowledge, no matter the experiences, we are going to be here with our journeys. So I feel actually blessed, and I feel like I've got the privilege to show you the journey, and you can see me from low amount of money that I started with $150 and going back to the right direction. So investing, right? You will see here I'm down overall in this year $182.99, which is 13.5%. I was down around $400 this year. I started though covering the losses. You can see it right there, right? You can see it right there, 30% down, right? As I said on a video, I'm not stressing. I know what I'm doing. I believe in the company that I invested and it started paying off, right? So I've covered almost $220 actually loss because yes, $220 loss, I covered it back. So that's the 1 year. 3 months. What changed, Alex? Let me show you what changed. It calculates from that moment here, which was my profit, the 41.9% up that I was overall in the year, it calculates that as a loss. Of course it will. Who wants to lose their profit, right? I don't, literally. So I'm calculating that until I make it. But I'm not expecting to make it back on Robinhood, right? With my own money. So I use leverage to actually maximize my positions and borrowed money. I'm going to come back on that. On the month, I'm $10 up. I'm okay with it. It's 0.87%. On the week, I'm 24.3% up. $225 right now, right? On the day, I'm down $15.25, $19 in total. Now it changed. We're going back up, right? You see right now what is happening? It was $5.97.98. Now it goes back up to $6.01, right? So it takes that away from our losses. So the $4 I was losing after market, now it goes to $1. So it gave me $3. So I'm down on the day Well, it's midnight, so past midnight, so I'm only gonna say yesterday I came down with $15 dollars down. So that's okay. So what did I do? I sold 99 shares, right? I'm happy with it. I bought at 479, 480, 5, 540, 530, 520, 560, and so on and so on and so on. So I have this money, right? My overall is $1,100, 1172, 1,172. Let's be a little bit clear. So, okay, Alex, but you're using leverage. On a Robinhood, I can't. They don't give me that access yet. So why would I want only to invest 1,172 while eToro, it says to me, Alex, you know what? You can use leverage. Do you know about it? Of course. I basically studied as much as I can because I lost $1,500 eToro the last 2 years. So I didn't want to lose more money. So I've studied about it. I've learned about it. I've put discipline in myself. I've got now the discipline, the patience, everything, right? So I can use it, which I'm not advising you guys, right? Nothing I say is financial advice, nothing at all. I'm just a guy who's sharing his opinions, his knowledge, his experiences, his journey, everything. So, my only advice to you, do not use margin or leverage if you don't have the discipline and the patience and the information and the knowledge. Learn how to use it, right? Be disciplined, be patient, but learn as much as you can before you use it, because yes, you can borrow money. It's not beautiful, it's not paradise, it has risks, right? So I'm planning to transfer this money now. Look at that. If I was using this $565 on Robinhood, it would be only $565. But transferring into eToro, I can put leverage 5 times, and I can basically put how much is that? 2,600. So with $565, if I invested here, I would only get 99 shares, which I had. But then times 5, look at how much it goes up, right? Now, 5 times, bigger the risk, bigger the gains, bigger the losses. So, of course, I'm planning to do that. Of course, I'm planning to, because on Robinhood, instead of having 1172, I can transfer this money on eToro and actually convert it into 6 grand, which is much bigger and much better, right? Imagine now I had 199 shares, put it as times 5, 199, 200. So almost 1,000 shares in my position, right? When you buy something in the low position, you don't have to be scared at all, right? But there's always a risk. Even if you don't have to be scared, there's always a risk. Something Trump might do, something the world might do, something the economy might do. Like loads of situations you can think about. So don't get comfortable. Always have in your mind there is a risk, right? Even with leverage, there is a risk, and convert it that risk times 5. So it's not as paradise as it looks like. So I have to be honest and truthful. So I'm planning to transfer this money now on Friday and put them on eToro, and then the rest of the money that is going to remain like around $610, I'm planning to transfer them money as well on eToro. And then the actual journey begins. Trading, investing, and everything. Now, investing, I say it with one simple phrase that I use. If you are driving your car and you're going up the hill, and that symbolizes the journey of investing, when you see a cliff in front of you, are you gonna stop and take your profits, or are you gonna jump and lose everything, or lose your profits, right? Or lose partial money from your positions? I prefer to be as close as I can to predict that, and then if the market goes down, I'll have more money and with leverage and invest lower and buy. So investing, I don't see it as, yeah, I can hold it 10 years. I don't. I don't want to do that because in the meantime, long-term investing is a game of time. If you are up today, for example, let's say 1 year you are up $5,000. Next year you are down $2,500. Next year you're another $2,500. You haven't actually made anything. You wasted 3 years. So, right? But there is a good thing about investing. If you keep adding money every time that the market goes down, then the profits are going to be more than the losses. So you might lose time, but you're actually going to make money, right? There's a lot of things that you can think about, guys. Honestly, I don't want to lead you towards this is this and this is this. I'm just explaining a few situations, the way I see things, and I'm always open-minded to hear more opinions, more experiences, and this is how we actually grow together, right? It's not only me presenting the journey and everything, it's actually growing together. So I'm going to present you this here. So that's why with the leverage, look at that. $34 in my position I had, uh, and I bought $34. It's kind of like buying BBAI instead of at $5. I bought it at $1. It kind of looks like it, right? But it's not. I bought at $5, $5.09, but times five my money, it actually gave me more shares. I sold, I got $26.53, and as well yesterday, my second money, $82. So I had invested at that time yesterday $116.96. So $117, right? I invested and I got with times five leverage, I got 109 shares and a half, and it gave me actual profit of $57.55, right? Today, I took this profit yesterday. Look at the difference. It gave me an extra 35 shares today, right? For 23 cents that it went up, I got $31.87 back. I was up on eToro 18.75% up. So now that I have 207 times 5 on tomorrow's trade is going to have $1,000, which is going to give me more shares. So of course I would take advantage of the leverage. I know about it. I've studied about it. My knowledge is much, much better now after 2 years of pure investing my money, right? So I just want to put that out because I don't want you guys to go and be crazy and start investing with leverage if you don't know what it's actually doing and the risks and you have to have discipline, patience, everything. So let's talk a little bit. I'm going to actually go to BBAI. It gave me so much profit today. Look at that beautiful, beautiful, beautiful pattern. We broke above this pattern of being bearish and it broke above the support level, which it was at that time resistance. And we broke 1, 2, 3 resistances we broke, and now they're support level. So we broke at $4.81. We broke the $5.23 and forming two bullish signals we broke above the $5.87. As long as we remain above the $6.02, I see every good reason to go towards the $6.28 and even break above it. If we do break above the $6.28 this week, then I'm anticipating the $6.72 next week. But do I believe that tomorrow we are going to be having a sell out? Possibly yes. People are going to take profits. The market is gonna say, you know what, I overreacted. I got what I wanted. Now I'm taking it back. I'm taking my money back. We can see that. So there's always two possible case scenarios. If we do, though, have a sell-off and not sell out, sell off, and we break below the support level at $5.87, then I believe we could have another retest at $5.23. Now let's go a little bit to Nvidia. Nvidia, cheers guys. Nvidia, we kind of almost retested. We were close to retest the $162.55, but we didn't. So we went further up. We broke above the resistance at $175. And let me see why I have that like there. Okay, my mistake, guys. There you go. That's now good. So we broke above the resistance and then we start going back down, right? So we broke the support level and now it's created as a resistance. So let me rephrase that. If we do retest the $162.55 and we don't break above it, it's kind of like a retest and bounce back up. But if we do break below the $162.55, then I'm anticipating all the support levels at 150s zone. So if we do break all these support levels, then I want to see actually, because I want to get back on Nvidia. I see Nvidia at $200-$250 because it's really their work. It's massive. Like it's such a great company. But I want to buy Nvidia at really good price and hold it. So even with the leverage, I want to have that. So that explains a little bit about Nvidia. But if we do retest it, then and we break above the $175, then I'm anticipating 182 and 185 even. But the two targets, $200 and $210, I will only expect them if we do remain above $185, which is gonna take us a little bit of time. So that about Nvidia. AMD, it's currently close to the resistance at $163.32. If we do break above it, I'm anticipating the $166.99 and $174.02 in reach. If though we start selling off, then I'm anticipating the support level at $132.55. Let's talk a little bit about Apple. Apple is close to our support level at $236. If we do break below that, then I'm anticipating the $225.52. If not, I'm anticipating to reach the $248.94. After end of September, we can start going towards that direction. Tesla, what a performance. We saw that Elon Musk came back and bought so many shares worth of $1 billion. And why would he do that at that high price? Maybe he knows something. Maybe he has a plan. I don't know. Right? So if we do break above the resistance of $432.32, then I'm anticipating the $487.76. If though for some reason we do retest this resistance, then I'm anticipating to go towards the 362.95 dollars, right? But for a little bit of time, I think we're going to be trending right here in this zone. Let's talk a little bit about silver. Silver, I said it that we could see silver doing a 2 times this year, even a 3 times, and I see every good reason that silver is going to do even a 5 times the price that it is, right? Due to the economy, the world economy, and everything. So right now, we are above the resistance. So let me put that as support level. So if we do take it as a test of the support level for $41.64, then I see every good reason to go towards the $43.09. And if we do break above that, then I'm anticipating to go towards the direction of the $46. If though for some reason we come back and we break below the support level $41.64, then I'm anticipating the $40.62, which I really don't have a signal for that, and I really doubt about it, but everything can happen, let's not be 100% sure or absolute. Gold is performing massively well. If we do break above the resistance of $3,674, then I'm anticipating to go towards the target of $3,800, and then I've got the second target's $4,000. If though for some reason we start going down, and we do break up below the $3,618, which is our first support level, then we can head towards the $3,504. We'll have to wait and see for a signal. Let's talk a little bit about Bitcoin. Bitcoin, we can see here that it starts pushing up, and right now here we still have a bearish signal, which I wouldn't take it as a tomahawk, but it's a bearish signal. So we could have a retest at $117,566, and if we do retest that, we can go towards back down to the $112,401. It could be a retest and bounce back up, or if we break below that, then we should anticipate the $106,393. But if we do break above the resistance, then I'm anticipating to go towards the resistance that we formed when we did the all-time highs at 13th and 14th of August. If we do break above that, then I will have the next resistance at around $128,000. I'm not going to be sure about it. I need to see what is going to happen, and that's one signal here. There we go. So we've got this one, and we've got another one here. Oh, that's beautiful there. That's beautiful because it touches 1, 2, 3, right? 3 candles. That's really nice one. You need to have, when you draw lines, you need to have as many candles as possible, but in a sensible way, right? So I hope that explains about Bitcoin. I'm going a little bit because it's a few stocks and commodities and crypto that I want to discuss about. Ethereum is going back up, and we possibly will have soon the test at $4,752. If we do break above it, then we can go further up towards the $4,884. I've got two targets, $5,157 and $5,673. Until then, if we do retest the resistance, we can go back down towards the support level $4,332. A little bit about XRP, and we're going to wrap this up and post it onto YouTube. So make sure you subscribe so you can turn on the notifications and be updated of when a video is coming up on the channel or when I'm going live, which I'm planning to have more lives when I'm on 6-2 shifts. Right now, this week I'm on 210 and I'm not going to be able to have any lives. Unfortunately, only on Friday, possibly I'm gonna have a podcast. So stay tuned, guys. Make sure you subscribe. There we go. Oop, I don't know why is that appeared right there. So make sure you subscribe, turn on the notifications, and you will be updated, I promise. Now, if you want to drop a thumbs up, I'll appreciate it. Let me know if you liked what I discussed about, and if you liked actually my plan and my strategy, I will be absolutely grateful to let me know your opinion down below the comment section. So, XRP, we broke the first pattern. You can see many times I said about the $2.73 support level that I'm anticipating a retest and a retest and a retest, and it happened, and we broke that pattern, but we didn't stay a lot above the resistance of $3.16, which now we came down and we are going back up with two strong bullish signals. Candles, actually, not signals, candles. So as long as we remain above the $3.02, I see every good reason to go towards the $3.16 and head towards our next resistances. So let's see if we're going to break this pattern here, this line, and then we can get a signal. So I'm going to wrap this up, guys, because it's already 32 minutes video. I don't know if you want to watch it. It will be absolutely amazing because I think I don't say anything wrong or not wrong. Let me use another expression, another word. I'm not I'm not saying something that is not valuable, if that makes sense. So far for me, my technical analysis has paid off, and I hope it will pay off for you as I give both uh, options. Like if we go this, you can anticipate this, and if we go this, you can anticipate in this. A lot of people might say it's wrong. I don't mind about it. I respect the opinions and everything, but if you have a fact, why is it wrong? Then we can have a further discussion. But some people might go on YouTube and say, "Oh, I see this, blah blah blah," and it never happens. I don't want to be in that position of predicting, of assuming, or anything like that. So I'm going to wrap this up. I'm going to leave this there. I hope I covered a few stocks. I hope you get covered with commodities and crypto, and I hope you guys like it. For now, have a beautiful rest. Have a great, great, great night. And I'll see you back on our next video, which is coming really, really soon. If you have though missed our previous video, it's going to be over here in our playlist over here, which you can have a look on anything that I have uploaded. So until then, have a good night and I'll see you soon. Take care of yourselves. Bye bye.